What's going on? 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 All right, you see who's on the screen. Okay, we got the new champion. The guy finally did it. He got the belt. EK Mixups versus his teammate EK Warrior. Okay, he's not playing games. Okay, they immediately get into it. He just got the belt last week. He wants to already defend it. He's not playing with y'all. Okay, but a few announcements real quick before I even get into the card. Okay, number one. Okay, if you're not gonna fight your teammate, okay, you a bitch. All right, let me stop. but seriously though, you're gonna get suspended for like probably an entire season, maybe less. I don't know, something like that. Majority of the season, you're gonna be gone. Okay, we can't be having that. You can't be scared to fight your mans. If you ask, just say that. Okay, like I don't want to hear you say I'm not trying to fight that man. Just say you ask. Okay, because this is crazy.
Nah, you know what's crazy? You fight your mans on ranked all the time.
That's a fact.
Why can't you fight him now?
That's a fact. You're gonna quit if you see him on ranked? No, you're not. You're gonna fight him. Okay, so what are we doing here? Okay, that's one thing, right? Another thing, the end of PT's, the end of this season will be PT 150. Okay, there's only 4 more after this one. Okay, so 4 more events after this one, and that's the end of the season. Everyone's records get reset, and you can act like you never lost. Okay, another thing we're gonna change now. Okay, I like this change. I kind of like this, right? If you're on the unaired, you are not a professional. Okay, you're not a pro fighter. You're an amateur if you're on the unaired. You have to make it off of unaired to become a professional fighter. So the only pro fighters in the league now are the ones that are on aired. Okay, if you can't make it onto aired cards, you're not you're an amateur. You're not that guy yet. You got to work your way up. What can I say? Okay, these are facts. Okay. But that's just a few announcements that I had to get out the way in the beginning, okay? Shout out to EK Mixups, EK Warrior for not being pussies and fighting each other for the belt, okay? We're not trying to see people duck, all right? This is not boxing. You're not allowed to duck in this sport. We're not going like that, okay? But here we go, right? We got K1 Jody Biju versus Daisuke. I hope I said that right. Your name sucks. I'm sorry. We got Call Me Swag versus Striking with a Q. We got Oranges versus Me Roof. We got Viper versus Spooky Ghost. We got MG versus Mud UFC. Not Mudkips, Mud UFC. We got Ali versus BFAP Trixie. Ben Jammy versus Easy Work. And Muay Thai in Animal Batista. That fight is scrapped. That fight is not happening. But you know, whatever, right? We got SB K-Mix versus Marcus, and we got, the main event, EK Mixups, EK Warrior. I mean, it's a banger card. It's a very good card if you ask me. Okay, but let's just get straight into it. Let me introduce who we got here today. It is me, obviously, Roger Warhol, and we got that Jedi guy, all right, in the middle, flexing his muscles through his jacket. And Jay Dizzle, if you will, okay, with the blue bandana. I mean, how many bandanas does this guy have? I mean, what's going on? Okay, but here we go. All right, I forgot their names. Sorry. Oh no, it's Jody and Daisuke. That's what it was. Okay, Jody is using Prime Whitaker, and we got. I'm just gonna call this dude like D or something because his name is just. I don't know if I'm even saying it. Yeah, that's right. I can't even do that. I gotta say pause every 2 seconds.
I think it's Daisuke.
Daisuke? Okay.
I was gonna call it Dashiki. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. All right. I like Daishiki. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds funny. Okay. he has a 1 win over Jody. Okay, it's 1-0. But this is prime time. Okay, we have to realize the lights are pretty bright in here. Okay, we don't know if he can see straight. Okay, but here we go. All right.
Okay, so Spooky has corrected me. He said it's Dice K. I like Daishiki better. I like Daishiki a lot better than that. So today he's Daishiki, a Jedi.
All right. From what I understand about Dashiki and Jody, that 1-0 came less than an hour before this fight is occurring. Right. So that is a recent win. I believe it was a round 1 submission. So who knows if we're gonna see something similar, Roger?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like Daishiki wants to wrestle. Does not want to, it's not. I don't think it's that he doesn't want to strike, but it seems like he's already implementing the grappling pretty early. He just hasn't been successful with it.
Oh, nice. But the thing is, I think the loss he took less than an hour ago, could help Jody because he could say it's fluke, or he could have learned how he fought. So he could take a lot from that. It works both ways, but he can learn more from that loss than his opponent can learn from that win, Jedi.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. And it does often work like that. Shot from Dasuke from D, unsuccessful. You know, he is trying to mix in the clinch a little bit there, Jay. So I do like that he's mixing it up, especially with such a well-rounded pick like GSP. But you know, so far it's not really working out for him.
Oh,
He does
nice.
not see that jab hook. I'm not gonna lie. He's well timing it. Daishiki is. The takedowns are just not working. If I was him, I just stick to the striking. You're not doing bad. You're kind of forcing it with the grappling right now. You see, because he keeps trying to grapple, he's getting pieced up. Why? Why are you trying to force the grappling when you're winning on the feet? Or at least it's close. It's not like you're getting cooked. You're getting cooked because you keep trying to grapple. Keep trying to strike with him. And then try to grapple. Obviously, he sees that coming, but he just threw 4 punches that hit Casper. That's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, I would say, like you said, keep it on the feet. Once you hurt him, shoot for that spear. You can mix up the clinch, but hurt him first because you're having success with the hands, Jedi.
Yeah. Yeah, right now, Dasuke is not having a whole lot of success. A nice 1-2 there does land for him, but I would say so far this has been Jody's match. But nice takedown with some success there from Dasuke, Roger.
Yeah, he finally got what he wanted. There's only 45 seconds left, though. Let's see what he does with this. I mean, he has the stamina disadvantage right now. It's not by a lot, but you know, I'm curious what he even wants to achieve with this. He already let Jody get the sprawl. You know, I wonder if Jody's just gonna sit here and go for denies. Oh no, he pulls half guard. Okay, I mean, it's not a lot of time left, so nothing really can be done here. I see no point in that takedown. He really got nothing. I mean, yeah, he's in mount, but it's literally no time. That was a way. I'm questioning the IQ of Daishiki right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Listen, I'm gonna disagree and say the takedown wasn't the bad part. He had him in side control, right, which is dominant position. He had a lot of time to elbow, but he let him out the back door. That's he let him out.
That's my thing.
If he could have held side control,
if you're gonna get him there, at least do something with it. He didn't do anything with it. So it's
because he got. Like he ended up getting sprawled. Like if he could have held him, the problem is
that's true. I see what you're saying. You're right. Yeah. You know, but I mean, you're right. 45 seconds is enough time to definitely damage. You're right.
He didn't really have enough time. Yeah, he didn't have enough time to really do a whole lot. If that takedown came earlier, then I think we would have seen a different round. But with it coming with 45 seconds left on the clock, which realistically that gives you what, like 27 seconds maybe. So that's really not enough time to do anything. He transitioned to mount at the very end of the round, Jay, which, you know, he didn't really do anything with. I feel like that was kind of a waste of time and stamina and effort.
Yeah, the thing is, that's why I said the side control wasn't bad. The problem is he let him get sprawled. He let him out of that, and then he got the top mount later. Like, so he did waste it, but it wasn't a bad idea at first. Now, this is a bad idea when he shoots at nothing, Roger.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was Jody, I'd want to fight this guy in real life. Why does he keep spamming clinch? He's spamming clinch. He is doing.
They say it's MMA. They say it's MMA, man.
Bro,
that's what they say.
This is ridiculous. It's getting so ridiculous how badly he wants to grapple. I don't even think he really wants to grapple. I think he's just doing it to be annoying. Like the striking isn't even that far apart. You know what I mean? Like the striking really isn't that far apart. You're spamming clinch and you're spamming takedowns. You haven't found any success. And then when you did find success, you let him get sprawled. You didn't do like, you know, it just like I said, it leaves me questioning this guy's IQ. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't understand the logic here. You know, if I feel kind of bad for Jody because he's got to deal with it. This is annoying. It looks annoying to deal with.
Yeah, it's annoying to play. And I think Jody's doing a good job with the distance because he's doing a great job with the distance, staying away from him. But like a play style like this, it's tough because it's just more annoying than anything. Like,
oh my gosh!
Like this, like Jedi. Imagine,
calm down, bro.
This is fucking wild.
Imagine paying your hard-earned money for this. Imagine you paid your money for this,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
if I'm for anybody who has recently subscribed as of the stream starting, I do apologize that this is the beginning fight because yeah, I mean to see this type of spam. Listen, I don't mind the clinch. I mind that it's poorly attempted and that there's no real execution to it, Roger.
That's
All
what
he's
I'm
really
saying.
doing
Exactly.
is just spamming it.
Exactly. That's literally why it's what like, I'm not against clinching. Like if you're gonna clinch, but you're literally just spamming it just to spam it, and then you go for takedown, and not only that, and I mean this with all due respect, you're clearly not good at it because it's not working. Okay, it's not working. You haven't. You found one takedown, you did nothing with it. Look at this. I got to see the stats after this. How many takedowns is this?
So this is the thing.
Oh my gosh.
The striking isn't that far where he has to keep doing this. Like you can efficiently.
Oh, it's too late now.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, you can
way too late.
efficiently use the grappling without doing what he's doing, but he's just trying to annoy him. This is Sim UFC 5 ranked gameplay right now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and Jody has done an excellent job defending it. Not only defending it, but also making. Excuse me. Oh my God, his name makes me choke. Dashiki.
We call him Dashiki. Yeah, Dashiki.
He has done himself a disservice by his own game plan, and it has not worked out. If that is what worked in ranked, I'm not surprised. But as Cyrus has made a point about it today with the new rules being put in place, like Roger says all the time, this is a different stage. This isn't ranked. These aren't spars. Even if you compete, competitively in your spars, this isn't the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint a picture for y'all though right here. Just this the scenario. You get home from work. You still got your work uniform on.
Oh
you have to play against this, and you have to play that.
Yeah, it's not enjoyable. It's not fun.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even like a simulation. It's just, like you said, Jay, it's just annoying.
Yo, so hopefully on this card we see effective grappling to show Dashiki how to effective grapple, because he's doing it so much it's predictable. There's no setups to these, and if there are, it's the same setups. He do that fake takedown, he do the clinch. He's been read a long time ago, Roger.
Yeah. This is getting ridiculous. Like I said in the beginning, the striking doesn't seem that far apart where he couldn't just strike with them and then maybe set up a takedown. He's just being annoying for the sake of being annoying. And I'm just curious here, and I'm not trying to say this should happen to him. Maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't. But is there a way to send guys back to the amateurs? Because this is crazy. This is
how you do it right here, Roger. This is exactly how you do it.
Oh,
Jody has done an excellent job at not only defending all of this bullshit, but he has put out a significant amount of damage where, I mean, if this went 2 more rounds, Jody could just play with him. And at this point, I think he kind of is.
No, I don't even think he's playing. I think he's still denying these takedowns. He's annoyed right now. That's what I think is happening.
Nah, he about to wrestle him now. I don't blame him.
But he has done very well at denying these clinches. Every time that Dasuke goes for a clinch, it's a jab right to his nose.
It's over.
It's over. That was beautiful performance.
Thank God.
All jokes aside, that was beautiful by Jody. Takedown defense, striking. It was just a beautiful performance. He kept his composure, kept his patience. He did not let this get him mad, Roger.
Yeah, shout out to Jody. When I see fights like this, I like to give extra respect to the other guy, because it's not only a battle of dealing with annoying shit, it's a mental battle. Because a lot of times when you're dealing with this, you might fight worse because you're frustrated, you might get mad, you might get annoyed, and it may give a different fight, and you may look worse than you actually are because you're so frustrated, so annoyed by the fact that he's doing these things. And not once did Jody miss a beat, and not once did Jody let that bother him, and he stayed locked, and he got the fight done. He got it done. He did exactly what he needed to do. So, an extra shout out for that. Not only did he beat him in the cage, he beat him in the mental battle, if you ask me.
Yeah, 100%. Jody kept composure throughout the entire fight, read exactly what was going to happen as soon as the first round started, and like you said, didn't leave himself getting frustrated. Just kept the main goal in mind, which is to win, which is what he got with a nasty finish at the end there. So congratulations to Jody on a tremendous win.
I just want to see these stats. I know he's letting it play out for us. I gotta see how many takedowns he went for. That's why I'm leaving it on the screen. Okay, I have to see this. Okay, 25. He went 1 for 25. That's crazy.
That's great defense.
That's just great
Yeah.
defense.
Raw.
That's great defense. I mean, that's crazy. 1 for 25. Okay.
Jody's a stud, dude.
I mean, Jody's
That's
just
wild.
that guy. What can we say? I mean, complete dominant victory. Only a minute and 18 control time. Jody had a minute and 7. So, I mean, it really wasn't even that far off of control time either. I mean, Jody just doing what he had to do, getting it done. And shout out again to Jody for keeping mental composure and not letting that dude get to him and affect his game plan. But let's go ahead and move on. We got Striking with the Q versus Call Me Swag. Striking with the Q picking Prime Connor, Call Me Swag picking UFC 3, or what is it? I think that's UFC 3, Max Holloway, right? I'm not even gonna say Prime Max Holloway because at this point, what is a Prime Max Holloway? I mean, he just knocked out Gaethje, and he's about to fight for the belt again. He could possibly win it, right? So is this really Prime Max? I just look at this as another version of Max, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. There's like, in your character development, you have different arcs, right? And Max just keeps getting a new arc. He's not getting worse.
Yeah.
So every time we say that's Prime Max, then what happened? He whooped Calvin Kattar, right? We say that's Prime Max, and now what he did to Gaethje. So what is a Prime Max?
I don't know. It's a good question.
I kind of feel like what he did to Gaethje is going to be the end of Prime Max. I feel like that's it. That's the
I don't know. He meant that's tough. Like it's tough to beat, but
you're just so disrespectful. How dare you? How dare you? I can't wait for him to starch this Ilya fella, and I rub it in your face. All right. But we're the Sphere. Okay. Yeah, we're the Sphere. We got Connor Max, like I said, Striking with a Q versus Call Me Swag. Oh, and he immediately whiffs the sidekick. Call Me Swag's defense seems to be on point right now. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Whoa. This is gonna be a beautiful technical battle. This is gonna be a good striking match. I can tell already, Jedi.
Yeah, 100%. Striking's very good. Obviously with his striking, he unfortunately does need a lot of help with his ground game because I can't remember exactly who it was that he fought, Roger, but I remember in one of his last fights he got absolutely dominated to the point where it looked like he deserved to be considered an amateur on the ground.
Well, I'm gonna slightly disagree with you there. I'm not gonna say that he would have out-grappled that guy last week, but he did have Darren Till against Shavkat, and Darren Till has no grappling. So I think that's something to take into consideration. So I'm not gonna completely shit on him for that. But he might have got out-grappled anyways.
With that being said, he can't grapple.
I feel like the only reason why I'm saying that is because like he went primarily every time he tried to transition, just he committed to the very first one, like almost every time. So I was like, does this guy know how to grapple? Or is he really so much of a striker that he just doesn't know?
I mean, he's learning on the job, man.
That'd be wild. That would be something completely fucking different.
I mean, you got to give him credit, man. If he's good enough to make it this far, not knowing how to grapple, I mean, you got to give him some kind of
That's
credit.
what I'm saying. That's impressive. That'd be insane.
Like
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jay.
I was about to say, when we say he don't know how to grapple, it's not that. It's just there's levels. Like when you get to this level, everyone knows how to grapple, right? But some people are just that much better than others. Like he out grappled the average guy, but it just levels when you get over here, Jedi.
Yeah, 100%. I was gonna say that. This is why I get disappointed when people create a reputation for themselves before they get on the aired cards, and then they fight like something different. Nice hook kick there from Striking. This is why I was so disappointed when Cleaning Tuba finally got onto the aired cards, because he had made such a reputation for being such a grappler, and then as soon as he got on the aired card, he tried being a striker and got knocked out. So it's like, dude, just be you. Just be you, Roger.
Yeah, I agree. I will say this: a few things Striking's doing wrong, and why he's he's losing this round a little bit, in my opinion. It's close, so he could be winning it, honestly. It's very close. But a mistake he's making is
Mm.
whenever Swag lifts, he feels like he has to counter with a kick. You don't have to do that. Connor has really long arms. He could throw a hook. Okay. Not only that, but he's not throwing the rear hand enough, in my opinion. When Swag's in this stance right here, when they're in the opposite stance, he's circling toward Striken's power side, and Striken keeps looking for a lead hook. He needs to just throw a jab rear hook. I think it's there. You know, what he does is he'll do a jab to the body, then a lead hook up top, and Swag's kind of circling out and he's blocking it. So it's not really doing a lot. I just think these are little mistakes that he's not capitalizing on that would make a bigger difference in the fight. There you go. He's winning the round, or he won that round. So you know, I don't think he's fighting a terrible fight. It's just too close for my comfort. If I'm him, if I'm him, I want to dominate the round. I don't want it to be close, and that was too close in my opinion. If I'm him, right? See, now he's starting to throw. You see how you're getting a different reaction. Even though it's hitting the block, you see it's a different reaction now. Now he's backing straight up because all he's doing is circling to the power side. But you know, Striken's walking. Striken's walking into all that. You got to move your feet and your head right there. You can't
And that's
walk into
kind of
that.
that's kind of a huge problem for striking. Oh, nice head movement. Tries to go for the uppercut but misses big time. Oh, nice slips. Yeah, that's kind of a problem for striking is that I've noticed that for a Connor player, his distance management is not there. He's pretty much glued to Swag's chest, Jay. So I think that he really would be a little bit better with some distance, some length. But that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, but if I'm Max Holloway, I got to get off this K. I can't be behind them black lines against someone that powerful like Conor McGregor.
Yeah. I mean, Striken's already finding way more success in this round now that he started throwing the rear hook. And you see Swag's having to adjust. Swag's starting to circle to the lead hand, and he's starting to back up to this cage. He's stuck on the cage because of it. It's that rear hook, man. I'm telling you, that rear hook's there. Swag's literally walking into it. But now another issue that Striken needs to work on is striking defense. He's walking into all this, and he has no range management, like Baron said. I mean, you got to. These are important things to take into consideration. If I'm Swag, there he goes. He gets robbed. Try to pull elbow. If I'm Swag, I'm getting off the fence, and I'm trying to get some distance between us and use kicks more. You know. I think he's finding a little bit of success with that rear body kick. I think he's just whiffing it sometimes. You know, throw a teep and then try to look for the range of the rear body kick. I don't think boxing with Conor, at least this early on in the fight, is smart. You know, I know it's a 3-round fight, but Conor has a lot of power, and now you've been rocked. So you really can't really just keep boxing with him like that.
Man, here's the thing about striking. He's doing good. This is his round, but every once in a while, after he does good, he just let Max land a BS flurry on him. He just let him land some BS. And then, like, for real, Max shouldn't even have done any damage to him. Like, every time he land a flurry, it's a BS overhand into something else, Jedi.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, and I think that this is a large part due to his distance management or the lack thereof. Like I said, he's, when he feels like he's gonna land something good on Swag, he's just glued to his chest. Look at him walk him down. It's not the worst strategy in the world to walk him down up against the cage, put him behind those black lines like Roger said.
There we go.
Good
to the body.
That's exactly what he needed.
Nice.
Beautiful drop. This might be the end. No, it's not.
Max Holloway chin.
This is way too good. Trust me. It'll bail him. That's the one thing you can rely on again with Max. Okay, his cardio and his chin. You could knock him down 10 times. That chin gonna save you. It's gonna keep you in the fight. Okay, I don't care how low it is.
Unfortunately, what's not going to save him is that giant fucking cut above his eyes. So if Conor keeps tagging him with that jab rear hook, that's going to keep getting worse, and we might even see a doctor come in before the end of this round.
I'm not even gonna put out before that. I'm not before that.
That's
doctor
possible.
come in.
That's possible.
Doctor, don't come in. I want to see you finish this fight. Don't even look at the cage right now, doctor.
Ooh, striking. I agree that the range management is kind of screwing him. The thing is with Call Me Swag doesn't throw a lot of forward moving strikes. He did right there, but a lot of his combos, when he lets his hands really go, you see right there, he's stationary. Yeah. So if you're doing a lot of in and out, if you got good range management, you can make him whiff a lot. But Strike is doing a good job of landing these big combos now, especially since he's rocked them twice now, or 3 times. He dropped him one of those times last round. Striking just needs to continue to be patient, look for shots. That rear hook is money.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I swear he's
Back
listening to me because ever since I said that rear hook, he started throwing it way more.
That was beautiful though. He was backpedaling and landed
Oh,
that hook and rocked
Yeah.
it.
Well,
You know,
his arms are so long. He can do
yeah.
that.
I mean, you said
oh,
it at the beginning of the round, Roger, that he has those long hooks. He's able to land there. So, you know, he's finally figuring that out. What I'm a little disappointed in seeing,
oh.
though, a nice hook there from striking, is that he's not adding enough feints. I'd like to see him add some feints. I feel like that would have already landed to another knockdown by now, but
Feint and
you know.
feint and go in and out because, like Roger said,
Mhm.
you can bait him into throwing them punches,
Mm.
Max. Because every time he tries to fight him off, he throws a 1-2 or something that hits nothing. Roger.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh
he's
yeah.
stationary. He doesn't throw it moving forward or back. He throws it. He stops moving and then he throws. So if you back up, it's think about it like a turn-based game, right? It's your turn, then it's his turn. Your turn, then his turn. When it's his turn, just back up because he's just gonna throw standing still. So when you back up, he's gonna miss. You know what I mean? He's not throwing. He's not really moving forward too much. Anyways, he gave up. Oh yeah, he gave up.
Yeah.
No, why we give up? Oh
Nah, if I was him, I'd kick his legs off. Oh, he knocked him on a jab.
my. Why did? Oh my! Listen to me.
You know, guy outclassed.
Don't listen. Not even if you get outclassed, right? You take your ass whooping like a man. Don't just give up and just let him do that. Your mentality got to be. He got to put me out, bro. Bro just put his controller down and said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I never.
No,
did,
he said
especially
it's delayed. I couldn't move. That's what he said.
cap.
I don't know.
You're a
It looked
liar.
like you put your controller down. I ain't gonna lie.
You're. You know how I know he's lying. My man's was sitting in guard, doing nothing, and then when they stood it back up, you still did nothing. That is, if it's a delay, something would have happened in between. There was so much time in between all that. You're lying. Who do you think I am?
Hey, can I'm just gonna throw this out there. Totally, just a thought. And I hope Cyrus is listening. Can we try another new rule where if you give up, you're suspended for a season as well?
Nah,
Like
nah,
if you
I
just
don't agree with that. I don't agree with that angle. I mean, if you give up, you give up. You get. I think it's more embarrassing to let us just make fun of you. You know, I'm just gonna make fun of you because you're a quitter. You know? You want to give up, by all means. I'm just gonna call you a pussy your whole life. You know, because that's what you did.
I mean,
Quit.
you can still make fun of him, but
That's
then
true.
he just won't also be able to compete.
I don't mind. I don't think it's that big a deal. To be honest. I'm not gonna lie. But we've already done 2 fights. All right, we're moving on to the next one. Only 2 more left on the prelims. We got Miru versus Oranges, Viper versus Spooky, welterweight and bantamweight fights respectively. Okay, I'm a bit excited for this. Okay, I'll give you a little backstory. I did give Oranges a bit of spars yesterday. I am not what I used to be. I'm not gonna act like I don't even play this game like that anymore. But I think I gave him pretty good looks. So if I'm being honest, if he loses, I will hate him. I'll hate him. Okay, I'll be mad if he loses. Not gonna hide it. All right. Shout out to Miruf, though.
And you know why do you say shout out Miruf? Don't you hate Miruf? You criticize Miruf every week.
Okay,
every
I
week.
do not hate Miruf. Okay, let me give you a little funny story. I only troll him like that because he doesn't know, but I've heard through the grapevine that he hates when I say he sells. So I've been saying it every week, literally just to troll him. He probably doesn't know that. This is probably his first time figuring this out. But I'm just trolling him, to be honest. You know, I don't even know the guy. I have no problem with Miruf. But here we go. We got Oranges with Joaquin Buckley, and we got Miruf with the Leon Edwards that got dropped on his dome by Bilal.
Yeah, hey, that hurt me, bro, because he got dropped on his ball spot. So you know that mat was cold too. Like he felt just scalp on the mat.
He definitely felt his scalp touch that mat. Oh my gosh! Oh. And Miruf already gets a rock. Orange with a nice uppercut. Gets his own rock. Spears him.
Holy shit! What a fucking chain of events.
Man, what a strong start to this fight. Miruf backs him up to the cage, gets up, gets some elbows going.
Hey,
this is the way Miruf likes to fight. He likes to be in your face. He likes to, pressure. He won't break your block until he rocks you, though. But Orange is doing a good job. And, yep, this is exactly.
Oh, my God.
Orange is doing a good job capitalizing on that.
Hush.
Oh, almost got flipped. Whew.
Man, this is a good fight, but damn, Leon's had a tough few months. Sheesh.
would like it if Oranges did not fight with his ego and stand back up. I would like it if he did that. Okay, I know Oranges is the type of guy to really try to troll you, especially if he thinks he's better than you. But this is prime time, and I would hate to see him lose, especially after sparring me yesterday, because that'd make me mad. Okay,
I mean,
so
he's got really good wrestling, as a competitor, and arguably he's got the better pick for grappling.
this is
So
not us, by
I
the way.
don't.
This is their stream, or not their stream,
mm,
but their game.
So I don't see a problem with his grappling. He's dominating right now. So
Yeah, he's dominating. It's just I know what he could do on the feet, and he's fine. He already found so much success already. And I mean, you're not wrong. It's not like Miroof is this world class grappler, anyways. And not to say he can't grapple, but I'm of the belief it's let's be better safe than sorry, right?
sure.
But you're right. You're not wrong. He isn't a dominant. Like he's winning on the feet or on the ground too right now. So
Yeah.
it's not even like
Yeah, but I will say before. Oh, here we go. This is
That's that guard. Here we go.
yeah, that's a dominant position right there. That's stat guard. I was about to say before he got that in that position, there was no way he could just got right up after that ground and
that's
pound
true. Yeah.
because he would deny the up. But if that's the thing, but he's on top though, so he's yeah, and now he's in another
Nice and-
dominant position.
yeah.
Nice
I ain't
and
gonna lie.
long,
I've
keeps
never
him
seen
in
this
hand control.
animation. I've only seen the elbows.
Yeah, because you can decide to throw elbows or punches. Most people throw
Really, you ain't
elbows.
never seen the punch in?
Yeah, people just like throwing
I
elbows
don't.
instead.
I don't grab.
Yeah, it's mostly
I'm not gonna
elbows.
lie to you guys. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I do not grab.
He's a Republican. It's confirmed.
I'm purely a striker. Gonna keep it a bean. There we go.
Too many straight shots brings them back to their feet.
20 seconds left in a round. Oranges with a nice one too.
I'm gonna make a prediction and say that if coming into the second round, if it's going to stay standing, we're gonna start to see Oranges, strictly business, start to sidestep and counter a lot more often. I want to say that he's probably been using a good portion of the first round during the stand-up portion of that to make his reads, and I imagine that they've probably been read.
Yeah, well, so the thing with Oranges, he won't. Ooh, he won't start sidestepping until stuff like that happens. When he sees a lot of front kicks and like straights come, like not even straights. It's really the front kicks and the teeps. That's what he was mainly gonna. He mainly tries to sidestep. If you're gonna throw a lot of straights and uppercuts, he likes to lean and throw his own uppercut or hook. Right? He'd rather lean if you're gonna throw a lot of straight punches and stuff. It's usually the front. What the hell? It's usually the front kicks and the teeps that make him want to sidestep. I will say this though, Miroof, like I said, loves to be chest to chest, and Miroof's finding success that way. If I'm Miroof, I'm taking a back step though. Like he's finding some success, but oh no. Orange gets dropped by a head kick.
That's not what he wants, Roger.
Yeah,
He's
that is not what he
definitely
wants. But Orange gets a rock and then spears him.
the spear.
The
in slow
spear!
motion. Huge
That's a great
takedown
fight.
for
Nice
strictly
sprawl
business.
from Miroof. Orange just takes his back, postures up.
Nice.
I'm not mad at the ground
Ooh.
game. I wasn't expecting Oranges to use this much ground game, to be honest. I thought he would keep it strictly on the feet. But I'm not mad at it. He seems to be the better grappler.
He's removing the danger.
Yeah, he is removing the danger. He did get dropped, he did get dropped by that head kick, right? I think it was
Because on both rounds, both of them got stunned, right? But every time Oranges hurt him, that motherfucker speared him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
sparing
It's
him
not a
every-
bad idea. I mean,
Yeah.
takes away some of the stamina of the other guy, and it kind of gives you a free position on the ground. And now we're seeing nice denial from Oranges.
Nice denial.
Hey,
man.
I just need to point out real quick, Dasuke, if you're still watching, this is how you get it to the ground. Not what you did. This is how you get it to the ground.
Dang, you just dissed. Dang.
Damn, I mean, I don't even think he's in here. Oh, Oranges dumped into that.
This is a good fight.
This is a good fight. He's got to be careful. He's got to watch his block.
Oh,
Nice rock from
Oh,
Oranges.
nice
Well
hook.
That
timed.
rare hook is money.
Huge
Overhand.
hook.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw that
No,
overhand.
he missed on that one. He's not gonna throw the overhand if he misses the first
I'd like to
punch.
see some body shots from him. I feel like that would pay huge dividends while he's leaning like that.
You talking about oranges or me roof?
No, oranges. If he was throwing a couple more body shots while Miroof is leaning, he's gonna eventually get a rock.
I think he's worried about that right there. He just threw an uppercut again. It's the uppercut
Mm-hmm.
he's worried about. I don't blame him. You know, you don't want to. You don't. I think the body kick is.
Oh, that
extremely
rear
dangerous.
hook is
Beautiful
money.
hook.
That
That
rear
rear
hook
rear
hook
hook is
is
money.
money.
It's
Oh
because
my
he's timing
goodness.
it. He might finish it right
Rear
here.
hook is money.
And Orange just
Oh,
gets it
but
done
it's
in the
over.
second round with 40 seconds left with Joaquin
Wow.
Buckley. The Buck is back. In
Wow.
Orange's words, what does he say? It's Buck time, or what does he say? I forgot what he says, but he always says something about the Buck. That's what he calls it, the Buck.
Well,
Okay, so there we go. Orange gets it done, beats Miroof, second round KO. I mean, you know, it was a close fight. Honestly, Miroof did really well. Got a drop in that second round. Rocked Oranges in the first round. Oranges just seemed to have better timing. That rear hook, he just kept timing it. To be honest, that's really what it came down to in that second round. The timing was just better. Even in that first round when Miroof rocked him, Oranges rocked him back because he threw an uppercut as soon as he was rocked, and it just was perfectly timed, and it rocked Miroof back. So it's just one of those things. Great fight though. Shout out Miroof. Shout out Oranges. You know, glad Oranges didn't, you know, make me look bad there. But yeah, there we go.
I'm just glad that nobody quit. I'm glad that the fight went
dang,
through
you
all the
been
way.
you still
Yeah,
dissing
he
him?
dissing everybody.
Hey, he's crazy. He didn't
I'm just
diss.
saying, hey, listen. I came here to do one job, all right, and that was to commentate, right? All these competitors came here to
Right.
do one job, and that's to compete, right? If you're not gonna do your job, I have no fucking problem making fun of you.
It just sounds like Jedi standing on business right now. Is that what I'm hearing right now from you?
That's 100% what you're hearing.
That's exactly what I'm hearing. He's chewing on something, and he was so busy eating the food, it wasn't worth telling you guys how much business he's standing on right now. All right, but let's go ahead and move on to our featured prelim. All right, between Spooky Ghost and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot who this guy is, and his name's not showing up. But he's fighting somebody who's using Cody Garbrandt. Looks like Prime Cody. Prime Cody, by the way, you're not gonna believe this, but his chin is so much better than the other one. It goes from an 89 to a 90. I mean, if that doesn't scream Prime
Oh,
Cody,
wait,
I mean, come on.
Wait.
Let's
I'm
find
about
who
to
Viper
defend
this
it.
was.
I'm about to defend it. He has force of nature.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's going to save his chin.
His chin is at least like a 95, 96 with that. With
It
force of
does-
nature, if you got to help
But J-Dime, let's be real here. It doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel that way.
It does if he got the health advantage. It do if he got the head health advantage.
Yeah, but that's like it's so rare. It's so hard to do. Like especially if you're fighting somebody like who like is punching you or trying to break your block. And
you
right
get the
now,
stun early, man. Oh, never mind.
Okay,
Hey,
here we go. Spooky immediately. I mean, Spooky's known to grapple, and I'm not mad at the Umar pick because Umar can strike and grapple. So this kind of helps.
That's a great
This is a
pick.
great pick for Spooky, and Spooky immediately gets into the ground against Viper. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and say Viper's name again because I did mess up and not remember who he was in the beginning. But yes, it is Viper using Cody Garbrandt and Spooky Ghost using Usman or Umar Nurmagomedov.
oh, this is bad for Cody already because this is where Spooky wants to be, and he got the takedown in the beginning of the round, and he can do so much damage to Cody head health before they even start really striking Jedi.
Yeah, this is a tremendous position for Spooky. Even losing the mount and getting back into half guard, he can still deal a huge amount of damage. You know, you could really call Spooky, you know, more or less the last, you know, real Khabib type player where he is going to use his wrestling to the maximum to deal that ground and pound.
Yeah, this is
Viper-
not at all where you want to be if you're Viper because this is Spooky's world. You know, Spooky likes to be here, and he's very good at it. So letting him get you down as early as he did, I mean, he got him down the first minute of the fight of the round. So you know, and they've been here the whole round. So this is really bad for Viper. But and damn, he gets his back. I mean, damn. Oh my goodness. If I'm Viper
Yeah,
next round,
I'm sorry, Roger, but I would love to see Viper maybe have a little bit more patience on the ground because I feel like he's just fucking zapping his own stamina, panicking like this.
I mean, you're not wrong. You know, if I'm Viper, I'm like trying to survive here at this point, and if anything, I'm doing everything in my willpower not to let this go to the ground next round. You gotta
Look
do
at what
everything you
Spooky's
can.
doing. He has just got absolute top control right now. No matter where Viper's able to move to, Spooky's able to recover and advance, Jay.
Yeah. And Cody, like I said, if you're Cody, the best thing you can do is mitigate the damage because you're
Yeah.
not going to win this round
Ooh,
by just being on the bottom. We got to chalk this round up. You just got to make sure you're not too hurt going to the next round, Roger.
I agree, and he did a good job of not taking too much damage, in my opinion. It's just kind of just a dominant round for Spooky. He's doing Spooky's doing some damage, but nothing too crazy where you need to be concerned. It's just like I said, a lot of just domination from Spooky, from the grappling. Just keeping him here and not allowing Viper up or Viper a chance to get any opportunities to try to win the round. This could be a 10-8, honestly. What did Viper really do but land a couple punches in the first minute of the round? If I'm Viper, I am being extremely cautious about the takedown now. If anything, I'm just going to play L2R2.
I would love to see the stats right now to see how much control time there was because
At least 4 minutes.
yeah, I mean, yeah, probably pretty close. 4 minutes, a little over, so that's impressive. Yeah, so even within the first minute, he got the takedown. That's wild. And he kept it there the entire round. So that is 100%. Yeah, I mean, maybe not 100% 10-8, but I could very easily see it going that way, Jay.
Yeah, it could be a 10-8. Like now, if you're Cody, that takedown can't happen again.
Yo, just like Roger said, fucking hold R2, L2, and fucking hope for the best, bro.
Push him back. Push the wrestler back so you can force the shot. You know when the shot's coming.
It's crazy because that's what happened last round. He still got taken down.
Yeah, but he gonna have to have better. He gonna have to better reaction time too. That's a part of it too.
Yeah.
Because you got the best game plan, but if your reaction time don't, there we go, Roger. If his there he go.
Yeah, I was about to say because he did that last round.
Viper's able to defend the takedown, but
nice.
He gets his back.
There we
gets out.
Spooky's
Clinch.
relentless. Spooky's relentless.
You see why I said he has to push him back? Because if you're back on the cage, it opens that up. But if you push him back, it's a different story.
Yeah.
You open up the clinch if you back on the cage.
Oof.
Oh. Spooky with very good defense, except for those 2 hooks that he just ate.
Yeah. You see?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I thought he got it.
yeah.
I was prepared to say he got it. He didn't get it. Okay. This is a much different round now. Now that Viper's been able to stop most of these takedowns, he's winning the round. He's definitely finding way more success. Yeah, he's controlling his cage. I will say, Spooky's slipping a lot. He could definitely benefit from just literally throwing jab hook. I wouldn't even hook because Spooky's gonna pull eventually. Just throw jab hook. It's there.
I like what Viper's doing. I've said it for just about every fight. I would have liked to have seen some more body shots. But again, that's just me.
No, I agree with you 100%. I believe leg and body. I feel like against a grappler specifically, you have to do that.
And Jay, Spooky's been doing that. Like the entire time that they were standing on the feet, Spooky would land a nice knee stomp into his spinning back kick. The knee stomp would stun Viper, and then he'd hit him with the spinning back kick. It landed, I think, almost every time that he threw it this round.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Cody Garbrandt did all that work. You cannot let that be all for nothing in his final minute, Roger.
Yeah, I agree. To be honest, it's kind of hard to judge the round, right? Because Spooky got it with like half the round. He got the takedown with half the round left, but Viper did way more damage than Spooky's doing right here. So I got to see the significance. If Viper has more significance, I'm prepared to say Viper won this round. It's 1-1. But if he doesn't, if it's too close, if the significance are too close, we could probably give it to Spooky. Ooh, Spooky takes it back.
Crazy.
Now, Spooky gets a submission attempt here, and it's successful. It's probably Spooky's round. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not with 15 seconds left.
Yeah, now it's too late, but he had his back a second ago, so I thought maybe he'd get lucky, but he didn't get it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't feel like even during the portion of this fight while it was standing that Viper's having a lot of success. Like he may have flashes or moments, but I think overall we're seeing the story of Spooky's fight,
I'm not gonna lie, I slightly disagree. Viper's clearly the better striker. The grappling is making the big difference here.
Yeah, 100%. But this isn't a striking
Yeah,
fight. This is
yeah,
an
for sure.
MMA fight, right? So this is
Well, no,
it's
I'm
a
not.
matter
So
of
I
how
think
you get the
Spooky
job
probably,
done.
yeah, I think Spooky's probably 2-0 up. I ain't gonna lie. If that's what we're talking about, then yeah, Spooky's probably up 2-0. But in term, if Viper can stop these takedowns and just keep it
Hmm.
striking, he's definitely the better striker. It's just the takedowns
Mm-hmm.
are making this way closer than it needs to be for him. And
Hmm.
honestly, given Spooky the rounds, like I said, I think Spooky might be up 2-0 because I think the significance were too close. But
Nah.
Viper
Oh,
gets a rock. Can he get a
oh,
drop?
yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Spooky
Oh
does very
shoot.
Oh,
well, recovering very quickly. But he
oof.
does have to be careful because Viper is very good at swaying and
Oof.
countering you.
Oh,
Huge shots there from Viper. He may be coming back in this round, Roger.
I think he's throwing too much. His stamina's too low, number one. And number two, that's how he got taken down last round. He overextended and Spooky got him. But nice
oh,
rock
nice. He
from
about to walk
Viper.
him
Gets a
down.
drop.
He
Yeah.
about
Gets a
to walk
drop.
him down.
He's got to. He
I
needs a
don't
finish.
feel like he has much of a choice. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
absolutely.
got
He
to.
about to
He
walk him
feels like he
down.
needs
Nice
that finish
pull.
now. Yeah, this is why he's going all out now.
Oh, he lets him take him
Oh,
down.
unable to defend it.
Oh, and that's game.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is game.
Yep,
Hold on,
that's the rest of the
hold
fight.
on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna say something crazy. Are we sure Spooky got round two?
I'm not too
Are
sure.
we for certain?
The only reason why I say
No.
he did is because he only Viper only had like 3 more significant strikes more than Spooky, and Spooky had
Oh,
more
nice,
more
nice.
than
Oh shit.
half a round of control time.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god, he went for it immediately and
Oh,
it
he got
sunk
it, and he
in.
got
Oh,
the
he-
and he got that.
Oh,
my
hey.
goodness.
Well, that's one.
That's definitely the
Spooky.
fight. This fight's over. I think it's
Oh
over.
my god, he tried going
Viper
for
has
another
yet to get
submission
up
just
when
to
he's
finish
gotten
him
to the
off.
ground this whole fight, and not only that, Spooky just got a submission attempt that was successful, and the
Yeah,
stamina
it's-
advantage is definitely in Spooky's favor, and he's on top. This
Mhm.
is gonna, I mean,
He may get
he
finished.
might get a finish right here. It might be.
I'm telling
over.
you, it's the story of Spooky's fight. It's just a matter of when he
Oh,
chooses.
GG's.
to
Oh, he
finish
got
it.
it.
GG's, guys.
GG's. I
Yep.
mean, Spooky gets the tap with an armbar in the 3rd round. I mean, Spooky doing what he got to do to win. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. I kind of want to see the. God damn it! I think he's gonna quit. I think he ended it actually. All right. Well,
Mm.
whatever. Spooky gets
Great
it
win
done.
by Spooky.
Yeah, good win by Spooky. Gets it done. Does what he has to. I mean, a great grappling performance. He even gets a submission in it. It's not like he only grappled and made it boring. He got a submission in there. I mean, that's the type, like, when people complain about people complaining about grappling. Holy shit, I said the wrong thing earlier. Yeah, when people complain about other people complaining about grappling, it's not about it being a grappling match. It's the way they grapple. That was not boring to watch because Spooky clearly had an objective, and he clearly was trying to do something, and he got the finish. It's not like he just controlled them and did nothing with it. He actually was trying to do something with it, and he was successful in it. So shout out to Spooky getting the job done, getting the finish in the 3rd round. Only submission of the night, by the way. And I also
And
Go ahead.
Viper, real quick. I'm sorry, Roger, but Viper, don't feel too disappointed in yourself. These fights, they is what it is. So you can come back next time.
Yeah. I want to correct myself on something. So this says Mud UFC. I did not know that was Mudkips. Earlier I said that's not Mudkips. I thought that was somebody else. I thought they would have just put Mudkips on here if it was Mudkips. I didn't know he goes by Mud UFC on here. That's my fault. That is indeed Mudkips. So it's MG versus Mudkips. Okay? That's what's going on right now. We got MG using Poetan and Mudkips using Israel Adesanya. MG has 2 wins over Mud, and Mud has 1 win on MG.
I've seen those fights.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I've seen them fight before as well. But this is prime time. It's different when you're here. The ping looks terrible, but they fought before, so I'm sure they're used to whatever connection they get. I'm not gonna. Okay. I am surprised that Mud picked Israel, but lately he's been picking strikers, and he's been trying to show that he can strike. All right, he's been trying to show he can strike. Let's see what Mud does.
Depending on how this fight go, I have something to say. Depending on, like, I gotta see how this fight go. Because styles make fights. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
By the way, this fight is the opening fight to the main card. I should have said that in the beginning. I low-key was moving kind of fast. But this is the opening fight to the main card.
It's all right.
Ooh,
The last fight you said it was like the last
Feature prelim.
preliminary. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
man. You know what's crazy? I thought the sphere would look cooler on here.
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
You
was
know-
hoping that they'd do something special with it, but they really didn't do a whole lot.
I like it. Only thing I don't like is the actual screen part where it shows like this. I think they could have put something different, or at least like made it where it changed. Like, I don't know. I think it could have had a more creative spin on this, but I'm not mad at it. I actually kind of like it. I just don't like the orange background. I think it's it gives a kind of how do I explain? You know, not a like I wanted more colors. If anything, it's kind of not boring. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Shogun. He said it looks like one big wallpaper.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look very appealing. It's not as appealing as you would think, especially when you watch the real thing. The real thing was way more like dynamic and appealing than this, you know.
Yeah.
But it's all good. I mean, I'm happy we have it. It's cool to see us get another venue, especially one that is so drastically different than the other ones. The other ones, when you see them, it's not really much of a difference other than the words on the cage, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, he keeps getting hit with that hook. Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Mud needs to use his teeps. Not only does he need, he's walking into these.
Well, yeah.
And it's it brings me back to what you said earlier, Jedi. I don't know if you guys, everyone's aware of this, but Mud is more of a grappler than a striker, and he's in here trying to strike. He's trying to be a striker right now. Do what you're good at, right? And then try to strike with them, right? We just saw Spooky do it. He found success in his striking, even though he was clearly not as good of a striker as Viper. He was finding some success on the feet because of the grappling. Learn to fight that way and use your grappling to make your hands look better. That's what I think. You know, I think, you know, Mud's not doing such a terrible job. You know, he does have the stamina advantage. I think his striking defense is causing him issues. And, you know, you got to think, it's Peloton. You can't really make mistakes like that, especially like a whiff like that. That's crazy.
Not only is it Poeton, but I mean it's MG, who is absolutely no slouch when it comes to the striking, who's probably one of the more respected strikers in competition. So nasty head kick does land for Mud. Another one at the end, which probably was a little after the bell, but that's all right. We'll count it. But yeah, I mean, you know, listen, to go ahead and test your striking against a guy like MG is very audacious. And I think that after that first round, it should be enough to tell you, okay, maybe we should grapple right now.
I also think I think that since Mud has had success against him before, you know what I'm saying, it feeds your ego.
Yeah, it does feed your ego. I mean, the thing is, I will say Mud's a better block breaker than a technical striker. That's another thing he's doing. He didn't even duck into that. He tried to throw a body straight. That was the crazy part. He was about to throw a body straight.
That still offered a lot of damage to him. That was a huge.
I mean, MG just kind of picking him apart. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And this is a patient MG. MG's not even really like break. I mean, his block is getting busted down. Don't get me wrong, but like I've seen MG do worse than this. You know, so he's not even really targeting the block too crazy like he usually does. Oh my goodness,
man! This BTA right now. This is belt to ass right now. That is what's going on right now.
Gosh.
Oh, no, I think you're absolutely right, Roger. MG has been showing a tremendous amount of composure, especially within this round. You can see it just in the way that he steps and strikes. But with that said, Mud really should start figuring out some ideas on how to go about the rest of this fight, because you know, doing this is not it, Jay.
I'm gonna let you know he doesn't have an idea. I'm gonna just let you know right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, MG could do no wrong, and right now, Mud, he hasn't hurt Alex. Alex not gonna respect you if you haven't even stunned him yet, Roger.
Yeah.
He said MG can do no wrong.
Yeah, I was just about to say MG literally can't do no wrong. Right
now. He can't do no wrong right now.
I can't. It was not much for me to say because he's fighting the perfect fight. Mud is like literally getting pummeled. You know, you can tell he doesn't know what to
Ooh.
do. You can tell. He's kind of stuck in the water right now. It's like he's stuck in the mud. He looks flat.
Oh my!
Oh.
And then now he's
Man, he
getting
looked flat.
taunted.
Wow.
Right, you're right. He looked flat like some Diet Coke right now.
Yeah, he looks flat.
Oh my
man. It looks
goodness.
bad. I can't believe that straight didn't drop him. That was a perfect straight from MG. Damn, there it is. There it is again.
Look,
Oh my
he's
goodness.
now he's stuck on the cage with a power puncher in front of him.
Yeah,
This is not real life,
He's
Izzy.
trying
This is
not to finish him too. Or not. Oh, not he is. It's over.
Yeah, that's
Mud rage quits.
yeah. I'm not gonna. That was a bad systematic ass whooping.
Yo,
That's what that
it's
was.
crazy because
That was wild.
I was in the party with Mud last night. He could have sparred me. He could have sparred Oranges. He could have sparred somebody last night. He chose not to. Okay, he chose not to. That's the crazy part. He wanted to play ranked. You should have sparred someone last night. That's what you should have did. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Okay, but hey, you know, whatever. All right, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So, update, little announcement here. Ali versus Trixie has been scrapped. Yes.
No!
God damn it.
That fight has been scrapped. Okay.
Fuck.
You know, and it's okay though. It's okay though. Because you know why?
It's not okay,
It's
right?
not okay. It's not okay.
Okay, listen.
Do we know why? Ray, real quick, before we just fucking blow past it, do we know why?
I have no clue. I'm gonna be honest
Fuck.
with you. I have no clue. Okay.
Fuck.
But not only is that fight scrapped, Ben Jammy and Easy Work has also been scrapped.
Oh,
That's it.
Yes.
We're done here.
Yes. So now we're stuck. Well, you would think, oh, we're just gonna go into the main event. No, actually, Ali versus Easy Work is now the new fight. Okay, that is now what we are doing. Okay, so it will now be Easy Work versus Ali at welterweight.
There we go.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so this is interesting because these guys have a history together. Ali has 14 wins on Easy Work. Easy Work has 26. Okay, we're seeing Ali with Prime GSP and Easy Work with Prime Darren Till. Okay, this is a risk from Easy Work because Darren Till has no grappling and he's fighting GSP, and we're back in the sphere, by the way. But yes, this will be the last fight before we get into the co-main and main event now. Okay, because there's been so many scrap fights today. It's just one of those days. It just happens. You know, it is what it is. You know.
Oh, nice. I think Easy Work has to control this, go forward, but also fight from distance, though. Like, fight from a distance while you control the cage, so you can see the takedowns coming, Jedi.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean that's even if Ali chooses to go for the takedown, which I mean, again, much like the last fight, standing up against the cage like this is not going to be ideal for you, Roger.
Yeah, I agree. This is smart for Easy Work. Take away the grappling of Ali, force Ali to strike with him. I like the body straight of Ali. I think Ali needs to be patient. Whenever someone pressures you against the cage like this, all you can do is be patient, look for your spots, and he's not doing that. He just got hit with a nice combo.
Oh,
that was like a
God.
1-2 hook, I believe, from Easy Work. It was very fast. I mean, Darren Till's really good on the feet, man. You gotta respect it. Ali doing a bad job of circling off the cage. He literally circled into it. That's just bad footwork right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there's Ali with a nice body work from Ali.
Nice. Yeah, nice combos there from Ali. I agree with you 100%, Roger. His footwork that led him right back into the cage is not helping him out at all.
Get off the cage. Get off the cage. Get off the cage. It's not going to make it any better for you when you're going to get striker. There you go. Way to push him.
Yeah, there you go. That's thinking outside the box, Jay. You don't see a lot of guys do that. You know, he's finding a hard time with all this pressure. In between that pressure, he finds a window where he's able to push his opponent back. He does get rocked, almost finished, but he's able to recover, Jay.
Yeah, man, he has this Leon Edwards like habit right now. Get off this cage. Like, if I'm him, I can fight going back, cool. But my octagon is them little lines right there. Those lines is my octagon. I can't go past that because I'm too close to the cage. That has to be like in his head. Now he's about to back up to that cage again, Roger.
Yeah, I agree. A big problem he's having right now is he's only circling to his right, which is Darren Till's power side. The problem a mistake a lot of people think is the only way to get off the cage is I'm just gonna circle the same way the whole time, and I might throw kicks to push you back. think about it like football or basketball even. When you juke somebody, right? You go left and right then left, right? And you do this and you try to get him off. You can circle to the right and then go to left. And then when he's following you left, then you go back right. And then you keep doing that till you get off that cage. And and then not only that, you can throw strikes while moving. You don't have to just move. You can throw while moving. He's just kind of moving only to one side, and he's choosing the wrong time to throw. He'll just stop moving and then he'll throw. That's what's getting him caught. Easy Work is just perfectly timing him and bullying him against this cage. Ali needs to circle off this cage better by going either left or right, like trying to juke him, if you will, and let his hands go while he's moving and not try to trade with him. That's what he's doing. Another big problem. He's trading with him. You can't trade with him at this point. Your chin is fucked. It's so low. Your block is getting obliterated now. You can't afford to do this. And you right there, like I said, he chooses the wrong time to throw. He ducked into one of those uppercuts too. It's it's all timing right now from Easy Work. Easy Work's just outclassing him completely, and not enough IQ from Ali. Ali's backing straight up and then straight to the right. You can't do that. You have to do something different. You're not making any real adjustments. All you're doing is getting beat up. You have to do something different. You see, he has yet to change anything. He keeps circling. Now he circled to the left, right? You see how when he circled to the left, how much space he had on that left side? That's all it takes is going the other way. You're going only one direction, so all he has to do is not even follow you, just cut off that one side.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, geez, he's getting bullied right now.
What I'm gonna say, Roger, is that
hold on.
Flying knee from Ali. He may have just changed the pace of this fight.
He needed a Hail Mary and he got one. He got it.
Oh my goodness! I thought the doctor.
Now it's getting interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, it was looking kind of crazy right there.
Okay.
That's wild.
What a turn of events.
Left with an absolute mess of a face. With 3 minutes on the clock, he gets himself a takedown and a relatively good position. Darren Till's not going to be able to threaten much from the back, so this isn't bad for Ali. That's not great for Ali.
Hopefully, this gives him some confidence though, because
He cannot afford. At this point, he can't afford separation. The doctor's gonna stop it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I've been waiting for the doctor to come
he
in,
ducked into it.
Just ducked right into the uppercut.
Yeah, he's not making good decisions. It's a lot of bad decisions in there.
It's over.
It's already over. Easy Work gets the finish by TKO in the second round. I mean, complete dominant victory from Easy Work, showing that Ali just did not belong in there with him. That's number 4 Easy Work, by the way, fighting an unranked Ali. Unfortunately for Ali, that's who he had to fight.
Level.
Yeah. Well, hey, I mean, listen, good for Ali for stepping up against, someone who was in a ranked position while he wasn't. Hey, congrats to Easy Work. Not congrats, but good for him for fighting somebody who was unranked and risking that position. So everybody wins in my book.
Okay, no, listen. Everyone don't win. Ali, I love you. He don't win in that because he doesn't win.
Ali don't win, but
he doesn't win. He doesn't win. And Ali, I love you. Right? Then Easy Work went in the chat and said mismatch.
Yeah,
it was definitely a mismatch.
Listen, I was gonna say that at the beginning of the fight. Ali and I have competed against each other before in UFC 4, and if I can kind of keep up with him, I know that it's not gonna be a good night for him against Easy Work or anyone in high level competitions. So, UFC 5 is different. PrimeTime, when the lights are on, everything is different. So, obviously, I'd probably have even less luck against Ali, and Ali's a stud, but I agree with the Easy Work. It was probably a bit of a mismatch.
Man, I was about to say something crazy just now, but
Go ahead, say it. Say it, Jay. Say it. Don't hold it in.
Hey, listen,
you know what they say about holding things in?
Hey, you know what that fight looked like? That fight looked like a grown man beating up a stud. That's what it looked like.
Hey, yo.
That's what I was gonna say, but I'm gonna just, it's cool. Hopefully Ali wakes up, you know what I'm saying, without a concussion, which I highly doubt.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be good.
You think he got beat so bad he got a concussion in real life? Is that?
Man, he got CTE from that one. I can't even like.
Goodness.
Yeah, he looked like Tua Tagovailoa right now.
He throwing gang signs on the ground and shit.
he was
Oh
ducking
my
up and he was ducking into some uppercuts, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
bad. I'm not gonna lie. Well, here we go. We're done with. Honestly, we're kind of done with all the other fights. Like I said.
Oh, we're done with the card. Like
No, no,
everybody
no.
else is pulled out. All right, excellent. I've been waiting to pack this up. Great.
No, that is not indeed the case. Actually, we have 2 more fights. Most of, like I said, a lot of scrap fights on this card, to be honest. So we're on the co-main and main event between SB Chemix versus Marcus and EK Mixups versus EK Warrior. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea where Marcus is. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, I have no clue where that guy is. All right, and I don't know what's going on with that man. Okay, I don't want to scrap another fight.
Scrap it. Get rid of it. We're done. Let's move on.
But I don't know where he's at. Like I could not tell you. Okay, I do not have his number. I have no way of getting a hold of this man. Okay, JUFC says I was talking to Marcus a few minutes ago. He's here. That is a lie because I do not see him on his stream. He's supposed to stream this. Okay, and there he is. And there he is.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
lobbied up, but he's here. Oh, okay,
Oh,
there we
he
go.
is here.
Is he standing on business?
I don't think he is. And I just realized I fucked up today. But I'm not gonna tell you how I fucked up because nobody called me out. But yeah. We're just waiting on these guys to lobby up. So we're just gonna talk to you about stuff. Like the boxing match today. Who you guys got? Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois. Jay, this is your territory, by the way. This is
My fault. Okay. No. Listen, I got Anthony Joshua putting belt to ass BTA, right? But
Okay.
I want Daniel Dubois to win because he had that win against Usyk. He had that win again. That was a clean body shot, and Usyk was faking the nut shot, and he really got robbed of his
I
opportunity.
mean, that's a fact. I thought he won that fight as well. I'm surprised Daniel Dubois, didn't get that fight. I'm very mad at it actually because it's kind of bullshit, and I don't like how boxing does this thing, where guys win fights and they deserve the win. They deserve it. Just seems kind of shady to me. It doesn't seem fair, and it doesn't seem it seems like there's a lot of background activity going on. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
well, to cue everyone in on the background activity, the co-main event is scrapped. It's canceled.
Hold on.
We're moving
wow.
on.
Oh, it is.
Oh, hey, I
Okay.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah, hey, y'all gonna have to hold on. Hey, Jedi, you're Jedi for right now. This is important.
All right.
You're
Well,
Jedi and
I
Jedi
can't
right now.
like scoot over. Like it's not gonna.
it's all good. The Marcus fight has been scrapped. We're getting that in the back. I'm only just now getting this. So we're going to go ahead and move on. And we're going to move on to EK Warrior versus EK Mixups. Okay? We got a hell of a main event. All right? Mixups with a Brandon Royval pick, which we just don't see very often. We never get to see that, right? And EK Warrior with Kai Car Friends, which we've seen a few times, maybe, right? Not all the time, but we have seen it a few times already. I feel like it's so much more rare for us to see the Brandon Royval pick. But here we go.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've only seen it once in primetime, maybe.
Oh God, I see. I'm the other end of the spectrum. I feel like I see Brandon Royval all the time, and I never see anybody pick Kai Car Friends.
Really? It's actually that's
Yeah.
what I feel the opposite. I see a lot more Kai Car Friends. I feel like so it's kind of weird, I guess, huh?
I mean, well, listen. This is also, you have a different perspective than I because you're here almost every card. You're streaming it. You're kind of the man behind it. I don't watch every card, so I don't know for sure. This is just
Okay.
what
That's a good
my
point. Yeah,
perspective.
that's
This
a
is
good
just
point.
what I
That's
see.
true. Well,
Okay.
Mixups has
Let's get-
41 wins. Big ass number. 41
41.
wins over EK Warrior, and EK Warrior has 15 wins over Mixups. And honestly, I don't even think I have to explain how the bright lights work. I will say this: Mixups could not beat Fatinator for the longest time. And you know what he did last week? He beat him, right? EK Warrior may be the guy to upset, maybe even, dare I say, fraud check
Oh, God.
Mixups. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen it. It's starting right
All right,
now.
that's tough. You know why? Because I feel like Mixups at the point now where he's past fraud checking because he done lost so many times in big moment. You know what I'm saying? He done finally got his moment. He done been fraud checked more than anyone. Right? Like I said, Roger, Mixup's been trying to get that belt on Fadnator since UFC 4.
Mm.
Like, when did UFC 4 come out? Think about how many years ago that was. So it's
No
been some
doubt, yeah,
years.
it's been some years,
It's been
yeah.
some years. So like he
Yeah.
finally got his moment. I don't think you could tell him anything right now, Roger. Him getting fraud checked, don't do anything for him because it's happened a million times.
Oof. Nice body kick from EK Warrior. I do like this matchup between these two guys. I'm glad we got to see this. I really would have wanted to see Muay Thai versus Animal Batista. I thought that would have been a great fight between two guys in the camp as well.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these
Yeah.
fights, a lot of the fights that sound the most entertaining, a lot of these guys are in the same camp. So I'm glad these guys put aside that they're in the same camp and decided to get in here and fight for this belt. You know, there is a belt on the line, right? And now we're getting to see it. And you know, Mixups, he's being a lot more patient than we've seen in his last couple fights. I mean, in the Fadnator fight, he was kind of patient, but I think that was mainly because Fadnator was a lot more aggressive. And the fights before that, he was pretty aggressive. In this fight, he doesn't seem to be as aggressive. And we're seeing a technical EK Warrior as well. You know, and this could all attribute to the fact that these guys have sparred so many rounds together. They've got so many fights. I mean, what? It's 41 plus 15. Somebody do that math for me because I don't feel like it. But you know, that's a lot.
I don't
of
get paid. I don't get paid to count. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
So-
exactly. You know, what are we talking about here? A failed takedown attempt from Mixups, but EK Warrior doing a good job of trying to keep himself safe. Both these guys, really, their stamina isn't too crazy, and they're both picking their shots very carefully. It is a 5-round fight. That is something to take into consideration. So, you know, they're probably still trying to fill each other out, especially in this first round.
Well, Mixup shouldn't have to worry too much about stamina management. He's been doing very good of that, but you know, with that said, he's also got the proper pick for stamina management in Royval because I believe Royval has 100 stamina or
Yes, he does.
99
It's
in the very
100.
least. So I mean, yeah, it's as high as it can go. So he's got plenty of gas to you know mix things up, pun intended. Throughout 5 rounds, Jay.
Yeah, he does. He can, if like he's going to recover more stamina than Kai. Both of them have good
Mhm.
stamina, but Brandon Royval's stamina is impeccable. And right now, you can tell they know each other. Like they really want this bad, Roger. They're not trying to make a mistake right now.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the boxing of Mixups. He did toward the end of that round. You could tell the feel out process was kind of over, and Mixups was letting his hands go. A lot of 1-2s landing, and then right when he started to see that EK War was picking up on that and start slipping, he starts to throw the jab hook.
Shit.
I mean, that is a perfect,
Oh,
like very
shit.
basic but perfect setup to.
Shit.
What happened? You got a
I'm
shit?
sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm just freaking out about the news in the back. This isn't gonna be the last fight.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not.
so is the goat Marcus is back?
Oh, so we're
Yeah.
getting. Oh wait,
yeah,
we're
you
getting
guys go
Marcus
ahead and
versus
figure that out.
Chemix still.
No. We're
Oh,
getting Marcus versus someone, but I'm not gonna go ahead and say who. You can wait
Who's-
until the
All
end
right,
of this
yeah, we'll
fight.
wait. We'll wait. We don't want to ruin these
Make
guys'
it
fights,
surprise.
right?
Make it a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is a good fight so far. Both these guys are performing like they know each other, which I feel is making for a more exciting, more well-rounded fight. So, I can appreciate, like you said earlier, Roger, that these guys are teammates and they are making their best effort for this fight and going through with it.
Oof.
Oh, beautiful uppercut counter there for Mixups. That was well timed.
Yeah, the boxing from Mixup seems to just be better. He's done feeling out EK Warrior, and he's starting to let his hands go more and more. Not a lot of kicks, to be honest. More boxing, and
Yeah.
it's the jab. The jab is setting everything up. EK Warrior just can't seem to get away from it. Even if it hits his block, he just can't seem to slip it. And when he slips, you know, Mixups just knows when to throw the hook. I mean, Mixups got him where he wants. You know, nice slip uppercut from Mixups. You know, the range is causing EK Warrior problems. If I'm EK Warrior, I'm kickboxing. This is not a boxing match. I'm kickboxing.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of surprising that that Warrior hasn't really thrown a lot of kicks given the pick. But Jay, do you think that Warrior is probably regretting his pick now, being the shorter fighter and not really using the kickboxing as much as he is just the boxing?
He does now, but before he got in this fight, he didn't. It sounded like a good idea before he got here.
So
But
this
once
is
he got here,
Go ahead.
he slowly realized he's like, damn, maybe I should have picked someone else. I don't know who he would have picked though, like for his fight style.
Well, I don't think Kai Car France is a bad pick for his fight style. To be honest, I think he was being too technical in the beginning. EK Warrior is a guy, in my opinion, who does better when he's going forward and he's aggressive and he's punching your block, right?
Yeah.
And I say that about a lot of guys, but that's just how a lot of guys fight. And it's kind of the meta of the game, and he just gets a drop mix-ups. But yeah, it's just kind of the way the game is, where the game lends itself, to encourage people to try to just punch the block off. And EK Mixups doing a great job of evening out that block with the jab, because you got to do what you got to do. When he's punching your
Look at
block
that
off, you got to do
block.
it back, okay? And he's doing
Look
exactly
at that
that.
block.
Uh-huh.
Well, he's
That
got to. Did you
jab
not? You
is
should have.
like making it blink every time. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Right.
Well, that's why I said the game lends itself
That's a
to
beautiful jab, though.
Yeah,
That's
it is a beautiful jab. He's
Oh.
doing it at range. He's doing it at a range
Nice
where
jab.
EK Warrior can't hit him back, right?
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
Oh,
That
wow,
was
that's
perfect.
beautiful.
That was
That's
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my! No, that's one of the wildest uppercuts I've seen in my life. No, he just flew. He just flew off this.
Yo.
I mean, man, like I said, EK Warrior should have kickboxed more. He's such a boxer
Yo.
himself, and like I said,
Look
he
at this.
does better when he's the one going
Look at
forward,
this.
punching the block. But I mean, EK Mixups, there's a reason why Mixups has 41 wins. I see over this guy. He's just, the boxing difference is just night and day between these two. Mixups did a great job. I mean, I don't think Mixups was ever in any real danger other than maybe at the beginning of the second round, that is. I mean, damn. What a performance.
damn.
And first title defense, might I add, from EK Mixup, showing that he is not a fraud. He's that guy. He's just a man right now. You got to take it from him. Somebody's got to take it off of him. It sucks that the season resets in a couple of before. He just got the belt, but hey, you know what? At least he got it. All right, at least he got it. Okay, but
Yeah, he been waiting for that.
yeah,
belt.
I mean, he has been waiting for this moment. But let's get this announcement from Jedi, aka New Cyrez.
Yeah. So we were gonna go ahead and wrap the co-main event because Marcus was missing, but Marcus has shown up. Chemex has gone missing, but in place of Chemex, we are going to be getting Marcus versus WR of Vuk tonight. So for our very last fight, the co-main event, we're getting WR of Vuk versus Marcus.
Okay, I love that. I love that we're getting Buck versus Marcus. And I'm curious, Jedi, do you think it's smart? And what do you think of this fight between Buck and Marcus? Buck stepping in on such a dangerous man known as Marcus.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Marcus is very good. He's got very good backstep counters. He's got excellent block breaking skills. But Vuk is a tremendous competitor in and of himself. He's former champ, right? Yes. So,
Yes. Yes.
I mean, listen, Vuk has been a badass for a long time. This is no surprise or secret to anybody. So Vuk is a tall order for anybody. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Vuk is game. Be it at very last minute.
Yeah. I feel bad for Buck, taking a fight like this on short notice. I mean, I don't know how he feel. I respect to him for having the balls to come in here and fight Marcus on short notice, but I'm not gonna lie. You shouldn't take Marcus lightly. I wouldn't have taken this fight on short notice. I need a full
Okay,
camp.
I'm about to be real. I'm about to be real here. No. Fuck that, right? This is an uphill battle for Marcus. This is a big opportunity for Marcus. No, I'm about to be real here. Listen, no, because
Speak facts, Jake. Go ahead. Speak facts.
listen, Marcus, this would be Marcus's best win if he wins this because of Buck accolades. This is an uphill battle. On paper, Marcus not supposed to have a chance on paper. I'm gonna be real.
Wow.
But Marcus has this weird way. Every fight we see him in, it's a dog fight. Like, even if he's outmatched, it's a dog fight. Marcus has a way, but on paper, this shouldn't be a good fight.
Well, Jay,
I'm being real.
I never took you as a casual. I mean, JJ
I'm
said it.
being
JJ
real.
said it right. On paper, Dime Tavius is Anthony Smith. Exactly. Anthony
No.
Smith with the takes. I mean, come on. What is
No,
this?
no. Jedi, you know I'm being real here, Jedi. I'm
No,
not,
I mean, like, you know, you people can hate on it, but you're speaking facts, Jay. You've seen both guys for a long time, so you know what they're capable of. Now, what I will say, to Roger's defense, some might be able to argue that since UFC 5, a lot of guys, you see it with Vuk, you see it with Fad, these guys who have these impregnable auras are now starting to lose kind of relatively on the regular. So I'm not necessarily saying that Vuk is, you know, is washed and that he's not what he used to be, but it's much easier to win against him than it was in UFC 4, I would say. Jay.
That's interesting.
All right.
That's interesting because I disagree. I think this is prime Vuk, and Marcus
Really?
should be the favorite. Yes. I
So-
mean, what do you mean? Marcus has the most aura in primetime. Other than, I forgot his
That's
name, but the
crazy.
dude who used
He don't
Ryan
have
Hall.
aura.
Who was
Oh,
the dude that used Ryan
hey,
Hall?
I don't-
Marcus and
no, I
that
don't
guy
remember
have
his
the
name.
most aura in primetime. Don't care.
he can't have the most aura if you don't remember his name. There's no.
Nah, bro. Listen. He only fought one time. I don't remember his name because I've only seen him fight one time.
That
It's
shit
the dude
just
that
killed
used
the whole
Ryan Hall.
stream, bro.
It's the
Fuck
dude
no.
who used Ryan Hall. I don't remember his name. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, I gotta go back and look. I forgot who he was. I'm not gonna
what
lie.
the fuck do you mean the dude who used Ryan Hall? Am I
No, he
Okay,
had
he had a
a
calf.
fighter. He had a
He had a
calf. He had a
calf.
He had a
calf.
calf.
Right?
He had a calf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
It was a Ryan Hall calf,
I was like,
and
what the fuck?
you know he was in here giving us a performance. I mean, he destroyed. I think it was EK Warrior. Just cooked him completely.
He didn't win that
dominated him.
fight.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
I mean, geez,
Yo,
you know
hey,
these
listen,
guys here
listen,
don't know what they're
fellas.
talking about. I mean,
We're getting a little sidetracked from the fight that's in front of us. There's still just a little over a minute in the first round. We have not really said much about this fight so far.
I mean, what is there to say? Marcus is dominating.
Roger, you can't say that with any confidence.
I just
you've
did.
been watching this fight
He's
just as
winning.
well as we have.
Okay. Let's keep it a beat. Who's winning this round?
I don't know.
Marcus. Marcus is winning.
I don't know. Vuk just landed a nice spinning back kick
Oh
to the
wow,
body.
he landed one strike.
You know,
I mean,
hey,
Marcus.
Hey,
has
Roger.
landed plenty.
Marcus got you on his payroll right now.
What are you talking about?
Yo, for real.
No. Oh, you know what's crazy? If Marcus lose, he gonna blame you. That's what makes it crazy.
You can't blame me. You can't blame me. Okay, I'm not in there. Okay, I'm not in the cage. All right. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. That's
Yeah,
your
you see how
guy.
it did
Your
absolutely
impregnable
nothing to him?
aura, huh?
You
Stuck
see
with
how
a
it did
fence?
absolutely nothing to him, that counter?
Hey,
It did nothing to him.
I mean, do you see?
Oh.
Do you see?
This is-
Ooh.
Wow, those stats do not tell the whole story. I mean, but whatever.
I don't know. The stats are looking like they tell the story to me.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I don't
I don't know what kind of story you're reading, Roger.
Oh my god, Roger, it's a typo. That's what it is.
Yeah, it had. I mean, the stats don't tell the whole story.
He's reading
just
in
doesn't.
Latin.
Yeah. Fake glove touch.
Marcus knows better. He would never get fake glove touched.
Am I tripping? Or did that happen to him before?
That situation, that was completely different. Okay, that was completely different. He did not put his glove out. His controller had a malfunction, and he just got kicked. It was just, it's one of those things.
Here we go. And the stack guard moves directly to side control. Does Vuk.
I mean, this is all
this
because
position.
he couldn't strike with Marcus. You know, Marcus was doing so good.
Oh,
on the feet,
you
he
were
decides to-
crazy, Roger. I can't listen to
What are
this.
you
This
talking
is
about, Vuk?
Absolutely mental. Vuk was fucking just outstriking him the entire second round,
okay.
and you completely missed it.
Jedi, if that's the truth, then why is he grappling?
Because he can. Because he's better at it.
I don't agree with that. He's putting his finger in his eye and shit. Like, come on, bro.
I
This
can
dude's a dirty
appreciate the
fighter.
argument, but Roger really is the Dominic Cruz analysis. That's what JJ just said. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's true. He's got those wild takes. Sometimes you can go with them. Sometimes you gotta take them with a grain of salt.
Ooh. All right, so is Marcus doing a great job
Nice.
defending
Oh,
himself?
yeah.
There we go. There we go.
I mean, Marcus, he's
I don't know.
giving
No, no.
Vuck a fighting chance here because
Mm-hmm.
if he didn't allow Vuck to take his chin that low, then this fight would be over already. He's trying to give us an entertaining fight, guys, and I don't think you're appreciating it.
No, I can appreciate the sacrifice that Marcus is making. I mean, for him to give Vuk such a intense handicap is really a good guy move.
See, the grappling wasn't working, and he's like, you know what? Maybe I should go back to the feet. And now Marcus is going to continue to dominate.
Oh my, Roger, if they had you as a judge, Marcus would never lose.
What are you talking, bro? It's not about Marcus never
would get
losing.
knocked
Just,
out and he'd still
can
score
you
to 10
see
for Marcus.
Can you not see what's happening right now? Like, what are we talking about?
That's so crazy.
Oh wow, Luke very good with the distance management, getting those jabs to land. I like the feints from Vuk as well. You don't see that enough, Jay.
Yeah, and Roger, what do you like that you're seeing from Marcus right now?
The patience.
What are you doing, Jay?
The patience from Marcus is just impeccable right now. He's not wasting anything. He's looking for his shots. You know, Vuck is pretending to throw punches.
Not wasting nothing.
I mean, you know, Vuck's over here pretending to throw punches. I mean, you call it feints. I call it pretending to throw punches, right? You know, Marcus is really in there trying to win. You know?
Hey, you know what's wild though, Roger? Is you call it Marcus not wasting anything. I call it him throwing fucking a double hook at Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I mean, he's gotta get some space, bro. When you're doing shit like that, bro, it's because you're trying to show him don't fuck around in here. This is my area. This range right here. You don't want to get in this range, right? And then it's gonna make Marcus back up to the cage. As you can see, Vuck. You see how Vuck just completely backs up? It's the aura of Marcus. It's the fear that Vuck is feeling when Marcus comes forward. It's different when Marcus throws. All right, it's just different.
You know, Roger, you use that word fear, and I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Look at that! Look at that roll right there. You're not seeing dudes do that.
So Marcus is just a generational talent that no one has ever seen, Roger.
I mean, yeah, man. This should have been a title fight, in my opinion. Chemix clearly was ducking Marcus. That's why he didn't want to fight him.
I mean, I haven't seen much of Chemex. The last fight that I saw him in was against C, and that was a fucking nightmare to watch.
Ooh.
So, but huge shots there for Marcus, and he's not able to do get his block broken. Sure.
Well, that's because that's what Vuck has to resort to, because Vuck is not, you know, a great shot. You see, and then he goes for a takedown because he knows, you know, Marcus is a problem. And here we go. I mean, honestly, you could argue Marcus is winning this ground game right here. I mean, he landed more punches there, so I give that to Marcus.
You know what, Roger? I hope Marcus wins so you could celebrate. Because I think you want the win more than Marcus wanted.
What are you talking about? Bro, it's not that I want the win. It's just, you know, he's winning. He's clearly winning. Look at that step back. I mean, that was beautiful.
Very clearly. Yeah, no, Marcus is doing a great job. He's doing very good. Yep. He's landing very well.
Ooh, nice block right there. Did you see that block?
Very defensively sound.
I mean, Vuck is on the back foot. Vuck seems to have nothing for Mark. It seems like Vuck doesn't know what to do here.
Like zero answer, Roger.
He doesn't.
Zero answer.
You see how he's just trying to get out the way? He knows.
Jay, what do you think? What does Vuk need to do? I mean, does Vuk just need to stand on business and be a man and fucking plant his feet and throw, or like what does Vuk need to do?
What he's doing right here, strike,
well, no,
grapple
clearly,
him.
Yeah, and I mean Vuk's losing. Right
oh
now.
my gosh!
Hey, no, he actually, you know what's crazy? If Marcus had stamina, Vuck was actually stuck with his back on that cage.
He was
stuck. I'm going to be real.
And there he goes.
He was stuck.
Cuddling and shit. I mean, you got Max Holloway, but whatever.
It's so crazy because Max, I forgot, Max can actually grapple a little bit. He used grappling in a few fights. He used grappling against
Yair,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he used. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
I think Arnold Allen tried to grapple him too, but he stuffed the takedowns.
Yeah. Don't talk about that. I don't want to talk about my boy Arnold getting beat up by Max right now.
I mean,
But
of course, Bucks wants to end the fight with his dick on Marcus's back, but that's just me though. But I mean, wow, what a performance from Marcus, right? What a performance! I agree, Orange. It's 2-1 Marcus.
Oh, you feel like Vuk won a round?
I mean,
Which round?
I'm being nice.
Which round?
I'm being,
Which one?
you know, I don't know, to be honest. I was really just being nice.
First one?
In my opinion, it was 30-25, but whatever, you know. You know, I'm just trying to be unbiased here, you know.
Who do we got? Who do we got?
Oh, that's a robbery. That's just
Oh, that's
crazy.
well deserved.
That
That's well
is
deserved.
crazy. That is crazy.
That's well deserved.
I mean, I have to see these stats.
no, I want to see these stats.
Ridiculous.
That's wild.
Ridiculous. I mean, those numbers are literally not telling the full story. I mean, most of those shots were rabbit shots on the ground, and Marcus was low key. Actually, not even low key. For sure, dominating. And not only that, Buck was running from him in that third round, just like Marab ran from Sean O'Malley in the 5th round. So you know, whatever. Take it how you want. You know, take it how you want. But that just doesn't tell the whole story to me. Whatever. You know, that's just bullshit. That's just bullshit. That's me. But hey, whatever, you know, I guess, you know, if we're just going to give Buck a free, you know, gifted win, you know, if we're going to gift him a win, I guess that's what we're going to do.
Gifted.
But, yeah.
That's, you know what's wild about that though, Roger, is that's really kind of Marcus, who was already a scheduled fighter, to give the win to somebody who stepped in at the very last
Well,
minute.
that's the kind of man Marcus is.
That's wild.
That's the kind of man he is.
That's generous.
And you guys don't respect him.
I respect it.
I don't think you do.
I respect it. No,
I
that's
don't know.
great.
It just doesn't come off that way, you know?
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you think, Jedi. I know when you're lying. Okay, I know when you're. Yeah. How dare you? But yeah, that's the end. That was the last fight of the card. All right, go ahead and follow Baron Von Jedi, I believe is his Twitch name. Follow J-Dime TV on Twitch as well. I don't know if Jedi streams, but I know J-Dime does, right? I also stream. If you want to check me out anytime, you know, it's
I stream, just not as often, but yeah, you go ahead and follow me.
Yeah, go ahead and follow him. Yeah, give him a follow. But yeah, like I said, that is the end. I appreciate all you guys being here. Shout out to Marcus. He won that fight. Don't care. And goodbye. Okay. Have a nice day.